Many descriptions have been attributed to this enigmatic and remarkable finale. By any standards, this moto perpetuo has the power to amaze and is without precedent. Mendelssohn was known to be bewildered by it. Basically, Chopin employs 4 groups of quaver triplets to the bar, and the monophonic lines are unison octaves. It is worth mentioning Chopin's love of Bach and the cello, especially the prelude from the D major suite for unaccompanied cello. The improvisatory style of the monodic line, without melodic themes or accompaniment in this movement, is not idiomatic piano writing, and the Baroque stylization of the single line serves to create an elusive quality, if played sotto voce throughout, as Chopin demanded it to be. The only performance directions from Chopin throughout this Presto finale are sotto voce e legato, and are usually correctly shown on edited publications also. Just 2 brief crescendo hairpins appear over 3.5 bars of the entire movement, the exception being the final stunning fortissimo chords. A draft sketch copy that I have, dated May 1846, shows too that even at this early stage in the finale's development, that Chopin's original concept for this movement's performance remained unaltered. This reticence and noticeable absence of score markings clearly demonstrates that the purely visual concept of such a unique work demands a specifically unambiguous approach if it is to retain its intended enigmatic quality at all. Chopin did not then either notate, nor even suggest, the earlier option of poly-melodic approach, which we hear in the variety of tunes, spurious and entirely inappropriate as standard performances. Easier to see on the printed score than to hear it often, but the opening bar to the finale has the intervallic top note D flat and lowest note E natural, the identical interval that opens the sonata. Here is the commonly heard style, more usually imposed on this sotto voce, remember, movement. And that, sadly, has become an all too familiar approach. You will have noticed that the excessive dynamics and heavy pedalling all but obliterated not only the fine detail of the line and amazing tonality, but destroyed the coherence and clarity it essentially demands, not to mention lack of control or artistry. The strange melodic fragments that appeared there are by far a facilitating option that fall more easily under the hand. Sotto voce, especially at Presto, is extremely difficult technically, and present-day Leviathan pianos are hardly an aid to achieving sotto voce. In comparison, the approach should surely be a more elusive and carefully drawn one. We are all generally more accustomed to hearing the coda 2 whizzed through in demonic fashion. Whether indicative of the winds whistling around the tombstones or not, Chopin certainly did not intend his finale to blow the tombstones clear away with gale-force winds. It is dangerously easy to accent the thumb notes of the right hand, producing not only a faulty tonal balance, but creating the wrong impression. That trivializing excerpt displays a serious disparity between Chopin's intentions and some accepted presentations. Unfortunately, a diablerie that appears to win critical accolades. For the last illustration, here is the same passage, played without the addition of pianistic effects that detract so greatly, I hope you will agree, from this remarkable essay in piano writing, the crowning seal on Chopin's truly magnificent masterpiece. I'm sure you will have realised that this commentary on the great Sonate funèbre would ideally need to be spread over a set of CD recordings. It is very sobering to reflect on Alan Walker's words. There are fewer great interpretations of this sonata than there are great pianists. In illustrating for you some of the facile recipes that substitute true expressiveness in Chopin playing, it is my hope that this great music will pursue a sincerity of purpose. Only that speaks directly to the heart and can ensure that Chopin's universal popularity will remain for at least another 150 years.